Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Movie Man Beyond. Today is just another quick update. I did have two additional movies that turned up, one yesterday and one today. So I'll show you them and then I'll speak about what I've watched over the weekend so far. Let's do it! So yes, first two films I want to say that I've just turned up over the weekend. I didn't turn up with the other bunch. One was Maniac in 4K, surprisingly. Believe it or not, this was actually cheaper on 4K than it was standard Blu-ray. Don't know what that's about. Amazon, from Amazon Europe for £16 I believe, so I had to snag it at that price. So yes, also believe it or not, I haven't seen this before. My partner has, so she swears by it, and I'm looking forward to trying this out. Now, the other new delivery I had, I've also watched this today, which was Curtains. Now, this was recommended by another YouTube channel. He spoke very highly of it. I thought it was okay, but another abrupt ending, which really sometimes annoys me. I know a lot of the older films do that, but it kind of just, the last bit, like the last stab, and then sort of went to the psychiatric place she was in, and then it was kind of like the credits roll, and I just feel it's a bit too quick, too snappy. Things that are misleading by cover, like this doll plays a part in like two of the killings. Well, one's a dream sequence and one is an actual killing. The creature, this looks like some sort of creature at the top, if you have a look closely. It's actually a prop mask. And it's not really creative, it's just a casting director trying to sleep with 6 girls that want the one part, really. It's okay, but I'll go back to it at some point. So yeah, that was Curtains. Also watched Zombie Holocaust. Now this was actually more serious in terms of the later ones I've watched from the Italian collection, including the likes of Zombie Flesh Eaters 3 and the like. This was more serious, sort of zombies and cannibals. To go with that line of the Cannibal Holocaust, to go down that route. It's gory, it's bloody, it's Italian horror cinema. Yes, it is what it is. It's no thrills. It does exactly what it says on the tin, and they're all very similar to movies in this genre. But it was all right. Gore was pretty up there. Once again, it's Italian, it's dubbed in some places. But no, it was refreshing because the last couple I've watched have been like pretty hilarious and jokey. So yeah, that was okay, and with the price paid for it. We have Stage Fright, which I was actually happy with. This came by just shameless release, and I thought, an owl with a chainsaw. And to be honest, I was really surprised, pleasantly surprised, because some of these things can be really hokey. But no, I thought the owl was pretty cool. The whole like the look of the film. The camera work was pretty cool, soundtrack, and I mean the actual film, the story. You know, it was this escaped killer, and he steals the costume and starts killing people on the stage at different points. You know, it's a bit hokey at times, but the actual film is okay, but the plot's a bit skew. The ending is also ridiculous. The the killer, yeah, he gets set on fire right at the end, and sort of think, oh well, that's it. So the main woman, she drops a watch. Is it a gold watch? And she forgets about it. She's in the hospital. She's like, oh, I've got to go back and get it. I said to my partner, I was like, well, why would you go back? You know, if all this has happened. She ends up going back, meets the caretaker, he lets her in, and I was just like, this guy's not going to be dead. They're already talking about the pulled out 8 bodies. I was just like, how the hell did that happen? Surely they'd take the killer out, or where's the killer gone? But you know, he's still alive, and he ends up getting shot off the caretaker. So yeah, and then it's probably slightly lets it down, but probably the best out of the bunch. Also, called Zombie Flesh Eaters 2. I love Zombie Flesh Eaters. Third one it's hilarious. I don't really want to say it's terrible, but it is what it is. Practically zombie ninjas and jumping around and all that nonsense. This is Lucio Fulci, and I was very surprised it was more comedic again. I didn't have any idea it was meant to be Return of the Living Dead knockoff, which it clearly is. I was just waiting for the Tar Zombie brains, but that never happened, unfortunately. So, yes, it's a lot better than Zombie Flesh Eaters 3. I will give it that. But some of it was okay, and then some of it was really, like, I don't think I really noticed the Return of the Living Dead theme until the zombified head jumped out of the fridge and bit the guy on the neck, and then I kind of was like, oh, so they did go that route. But yeah, probably wasn't the best one of the weekend. Maybe he's there with Curtains, probably neck and neck. And last but not least was Visiting Hours, starring Michael Ironside and William Shatner. I really like this, to be honest. I know Michael Ironside is the killer, it makes you well aware of that at the start, but the whole the whole plot of it being in the hospital and he's killing people off and whatever, any women that's stepping his way, I thought it was quite well done. I thought the lead woman was a bit, I don't know, like she came across as a bit like camp. Not camp, but ham acting at some parts. I didn't really. I thought she would have been better. William Shatner was in this for 15 minutes, if that. I was just waiting for him to be Captain Kirk. He just seems to be like Captain Kirk and everything. But no, Michael Ironside was really good. I really enjoyed him in this. I don't know if it's just me, but I find a lot of films are telegraphing the audiences. They don't give the audience enough credit. So, you know, I was a bit disappointed with how things were going to go. Same with Curtains. Most of it was pretty obvious which way that was going to go. And the same with this movie. But it was enjoyable. And it was definitely worth picking up. I like these little... I wouldn't class them as horror. I'd say they're a bit more thriller in terms of... It's not really gory, but it has some, like, there is horror elements in it, but the more thriller, leans towards a thriller. So, yes, Visiting Hours is a pretty decent watch, and I'm glad to start off with that one. So, the quality of the movie seemed to start good, dipped, good, dipped, and then it's sort of, like, leveled off and maybe risen a little bit. So I'm hoping that we want to continue to watch the rest and it starts to ramp up again. But yeah, That's all I've got to say, really. I was going to do in-depth reviews on each one, but I don't know. It seems to be, for the bigger releases, that kind of works, but I do have a lot of movies that I could potentially give an in-depth review on something that people are not really familiar with. So I am thinking of that. I might actually do that with Maniac, because I know Maniac is quite a big release in the horror slasher genre. And I know I haven't seen it. What am I doing? But hey, there's some people that were calling themselves horror fans and they hadn't even seen The Shining till recently, and they were in their 30s. So, you know, let's not throw stones, people. Yeah, so I think I will get onto that. Probably watch Maniac. Maybe pump out another video or two this week. And it's my birthday on Friday, so I'm looking forward to that. And yeah, Top Gun will be soon, so I'll be doing a review of that. Not necessarily this week, probably next week. But yeah, thanks for watching. Thank you for the new subscribers. Thanks again, everyone, for the lovely, kind, positive words. And what I say, I hope I don't let you down. Thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you again soon, okay? Bye now. Take care.